If you've ever looked closely in the mirror and seen tiny black or gray dots on your nose, your first instinct might be to squeeze them out. Please don't, because those dots are not what you think they are, and squeezing usually makes everything worse. Let's break it down. Inside every pore, especially on your nose, chin and around your nostrils, you have little tube-shaped structures whose job is to deliver sebum, your skin's natural oil, from the sebaceous gland to the surface. These tubes are called sebaceous filaments. They are normal, healthy, and everyone has them. They often look like faint dark dots or gray specks, and some even contain a bit of dead skin, bacteria, or a tiny strand of hair. Sebaceous filaments are not blackheads. Blackheads only happen when these tubes get clogged with too much oil and dead skin, and the contents get exposed to air and oxidize, turning black. Here's where the problem begins. People see these dots and think, OMG, clogged pores, let me squeeze. But squeezing your nose can stretch the pores, break the pore wall, cause inflammation, trigger even more oil production, and heal with dark marks or scarring. And even worse? Sebaceous filaments come back within days, because they're supposed to be there. So squeezing is a losing game. Pore strips aren't the answer either. They pull out only the very top layer of oxidized debris. It looks dramatic and satisfying, but it only removes the surface. The deeper part of the pore stays clogged, so the dots return, pores may appear larger over time, and irritation happens if used too often. That's why dermatologists call pore strips temporary cosmetics, not treatment. So what actually works? First, salicylic acid, a BHA that goes inside the pore and dissolves excess oil, dead skin, and buildup that forms blackheads. Using a salicylic acid cleanser or leave-on treatment 3 to 4 times a week is enough for beginners. Second, retinoids, the long-term solution. Retinoids help reduce oil production, increase cell turnover, and prevent clogs before they happen. Dermatologists now even recommend the microdosing retinoid routine, applying a tiny pea-sized amount every other night to prevent irritation while still keeping pores clear. Newer 2025 research gives us even more tools. Encapsulated retinoids release slowly and cause less irritation. Oil-balancing serums with lightweight non-comedogenic oils like squalane can help regulate sebum and reduce the look of filaments. Niacinamide at 4 to 10% helps control oiliness and tighten pore appearance. Though it doesn't remove filaments, it just makes them less noticeable. For stubborn blackheads, professional extraction by a dermatologist is always safer than squeezing at home. And updated blue-red LED light therapy can help lower oil production and calm inflammation, especially for oily or acne-prone skin. Here's the truth. You cannot remove sebaceous filaments forever. They are part of your skin's structure, but you can keep them clean, tight, and less visible. A simple routine works. Cleanse twice a day, use salicylic acid a few times weekly, use retinoids at night, add niacinamide to control oil, and use a clay mask once a week for deep absorption. Avoid squeezing or aggressive steaming. This keeps pores clear without damaging the skin barrier. So the final takeaway is simple. Those black dots on your nose are totally normal. Sebaceous filaments keep your skin healthy. They're supposed to be there. Blackheads are a different story. They come from buildup and oxidation. Trying to squeeze everything out just irritates your skin, enlarges pores over time, and makes the problem return even faster. If you want a cleaner, smoother nose, treat the pores from the inside, not by pulling at the outside. Use salicylic acid, use retinoids, stay consistent, and see a dermatologist if you need extra help. Your skin isn't dirty, it's just doing its job.